still roared. There was no sandbags, we had no help whatsoever, none of us. There was no warning, to get stuff upstairs or whatever. There was nothing whatsoever.
The flood in Tonbridge the worst since 1968, after which the live flood barrier was built to protect the town. It did protect many homes, and the council says it did its best too.
I think we did as much as we could do at the time. I think we can always learn and we can always improve. And one of the really good things is that the staff who are involved have all sent me ideas of things that perhaps they would do a little bit differently or we could do a little bit differently.
But so much rain fell. This is the rain radar of the Christmas period. Flooding was inevitable.
And the weekend before Christmas we had about 30 millimetres of rain. You can see the rainfall as the black bars cause the river levels to rise, which is this blue line. Before the river levels had a chance to subside again, a great deal more rain, 60 to 70 millimetres of rain this time, fell on the night before Christmas Eve, giving us the levels that we saw in Yalding.
In Yalding, not a stranger to flooding, more homes were devastated even than in 2000. But today, good news. Funding has been promised for research into flood defences for the village and others on the river belt.
Well, as you can see, Yalding lies at the confluence of the three rivers. Here's the Medway, the Belt, and the
Doesn't matter, Caspy boy. They're fine.
The proposal is to put what we describe as a mini-lie further downstream on the belt so that we can have the ability to hold the water back.
We learn from every flood, and every flood is slightly different. We look and we review the computer models, we review the predictions that we've made in terms of the flood warning system. But we can also look at the previous schemes that we were looking to progress, and some of those could well go forward in the future.
Over the following weeks and months, the events of Christmas will be dissected to try to make things better next time. Yvette Austin, BBC South East Today, Yalding.
Well, understandably, anybody who's living in those areas will be deeply concerned about the weather, and Rachel's here with us. We know that there is more heavy rain on the way over the weekend.
Yes, that's right. Today wasn't actually as wet as we initially thought, but I'm afraid, particularly for Sunday, warnings out again from the Met of gale force winds and really heavy rain
Where she got out
as well. Saturday,
She managed to get it out of the little see-through bowls, and she's getting it out of those little wavy lines there, but she hasn't worked out how to do the like the spiky bits yet, I don't think. Little spike thing.
Still good though.
Yeah, she really likes it. Even Casper was having a go, but I think he's given up now. He doesn't have the patience. And he doesn't want the food so much as what she does.
That's the thing, she will want the food. She'll get the food.
It's quite a good way to feed him during the day, though. I think, like when we go to work, if we just put a couple of biscuits in there, you know. But it's funny to watch her use it and try and get it out of that little bowl.
Spreading its way eastward, the winds picking up a little bit as well. So already the rain is knocking on the door in Sussex, and as we go through tonight, all of us seeing some rainfall at one point or another, and it's going to be quite a cloudy, grey start to Saturday. Still some rain around it as well, but actually really mild. Temperatures hardly changing from their daytime values, lows of around 5 or 6 degrees. So cloudy but mild as we start the day on Saturday, but actually it's shaping up to be a fairly pleasant and decent day. Some sunshine around during the afternoon. We are going to be seeing again some showers during the first part of Saturday evening, but for the most part we should be staying dry. Temperatures again.
It must be so frustrating for her.
Challenging though, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's no point in doing it if it's easy.
Well, yeah, because at least this way she doesn't fucking like. She doesn't sort of. Oh, good girl, Clyde.
She got out easier.
Yeah. You can tell that she's going for the treats though, as opposed to the biscuits. She's like, no, I don't have time for the biscuits. She just wants the treats. Good gal.
We started to see this heavy and persistent rain.
Oh, yeah, he's like coming for an investigate.
We could see more over higher ground, and of course,
You should get a biscuit out there.
Gas!
She spat it back out.
Ah, birds.
She knows how to work with these little ones.
Yeah, she's got a few out there.
The new week, we're actually expecting a bit of a cold snap. Temperatures around 4 or 5 degrees for many of us on Monday, reaching around 7 or 8 degrees.
Oh, good girl, birds.
It's going to be staying breezy and unsettled as we head through the rest of the week as well.
He's gone over to investigate that over
the weekend.
I think he'll like that.
Be mostly settled. Some sunshine around during the afternoon, getting very wet and very windy though as we go into summer.